reminder of our lunge to standing exercise. So we start this exercise down on the ground, and as you come into this high kneeling position, just notice the positioning of your pelvis. For many people, myself included, the tendency is for the pelvis to want to tip forward. So we deepen the curve in the lower back, and the front of the body is pushing out in front. So we want to try and lift those hip bones up a little bit so that they can point directly forward. Once we've got that neutral position in the pelvis, we step, without falling over, we step 1 foot forward. So I'm taking my left foot forward, I'm positioning my heel directly underneath that shin. So we're not here and we're not here. We want to really be able to push firmly down into that front foot. That's what's going to help us come up to stand. The back toes are tucked under, and there's really a lot of weight through that back foot. So you're pushing as if you're really trying to send the ball of the foot down through the floorboards. The ribs are on top of the pelvis, the head is on top of the spine, and we've still got that sense of the pelvis looking straight forward. So if you're not sure what your pelvis is doing here, I recommend coming into what will feel probably like quite a deep tuck. You want to have a sense of your tail dropping down and your hips looking forward. Now we're keeping that positioning in the pelvis as we take a nice deep breath into the chest, the collarbones, the armpits, the ribs inflate, and then with a strong exhalation we blow out the breath, we push into the feet and we come up, and we try and maintain the positioning of the pelvis. So we make sure that this doesn't happen when we arrive in our lunge position. The weight is even through both feet, hips are still looking forward, and then we use our exhale again to lower back down. And we're lowering really, really slowly. So imagine there's something fragile on your mat and you're taking care not to break it. So we don't want that back knee just to crash land. So aim to do 4 or 5 on each side, going nice and slowly, really thinking about the positioning of your pelvis. And then on your last one, just hover with that back knee off the floor. And again, it's very tempting to let the weight shift forward and let the front leg do all the work. I want you to imagine that you're on a seesaw and you're trying to keep both feet evenly placed so that that seesaw can stay still. Hold here for 5 or 6 breaths, and then nice and slowly again, bring yourself down, come back up onto your knees, and before you change sides, just notice the difference between the side you've worked and the side you haven't worked. I can already feel in my body that this side is much more mobile, it feels a bit more spacious. So make sure you do a quick before and after, and then be sure to do the other side. If you have any questions at all, let me know, and most of all, enjoy.